Hi, I'm Kayanne, and today I'm going to cover my Hobonichi Cousin for 2021. As you can see, it's a little weathered and worn by 10 months of use, and I've been meaning to do this for a long time, but I began to have a lot of stockpile of the leftovers from my collage sheets when I do 10 sheets worth of images each month for my patrons, and of course print out a set for myself, and sometimes more than one. And I've ended up with a kind of a bin here of the images that I haven't used yet. So I've decided to use that as a resource to draw from for images to cover my cover with. So I'm mainly using, with the exception of some washi tape and later some number stickers, I'm using just my own leftover collage bits. So it's a way to kind of thin things down and make my cover more attractive and more durable too. It'll also say 2021 real big on it, so when it's on my shelf, because I do keep these, it'll be easy to tell at a glance what year this is. It also has information I will go back and refer to in its pages, so that also is handy to be able to tell at a glance what year it is. So I am pulling things out here. I have a couple boxes where I've kept all these little images. A lot of them are cut out already, some of them are not. And I'm just kind of collecting a pile of possibilities that I will draw from as I begin to do my layers of collages. A lot of these are stickers, so they'll be easy to get put down once I get them selected, but I am going to cover the front and the back, so I'll need a fair number of bits and pieces. It's pretty fun for me to go back through all these little elements, and I'd forgotten about a lot of them, so it's kind of fun to go back through. Also made me think, oh, it'd be kind of fun to have like a sheet of favorites, like just pick here and there throughout the year the best pieces, so that would become a fun idea too. So also, I have, in addition to my digital collage sheets, I have some things that were in my collage packs for my top tier patrons, and also some one or two stickers I threw in here too that just happened to be also in my tub for whatever reason. So I include some other things too, some collage papers. I know I included a bit of palette paper from one of the past collage packs. There's just so many different things here and different ways that you could use them. So I'm just picking out some favorites and making a big pile of them. And then I will, once I have those gathered, then I'll just start sticking them down onto my cover. I chose this, looks like a wax seal that is back from a June Patreon page, and it says 2021 on it. And I thought that would be a nice size to put on the spine, because it's kind of nice to have the date on the spine as well. So we'll see if that works out. So as I finish making my selection, I'm just going to go ahead and speed things up, and then I'll come back to you when I start sticking the pieces down. This is a sheet of bird stickers that's available in my Etsy shop, and they're little bits that I have taken from my own artwork, and saying you see some other sticker sheets in there also. So I just have so many odds and ends in here that have built up that it's time to kind of use them. Now I have my pile that I'm going to work from, so I'm ready to get started here. To the left, I pulled out some vinyl sticker numbers in black, because I'm thinking maybe I'll want to use those instead of my date numbers that I originally had there. So we'll see by the time I'm done. In the meanwhile, sorry about the glare off of that package. Most of these bits are stickers, so it should be pretty quick to get them all stuck down in place, and that certainly speeds things up. The binding was kind of curling up on my Hobonichi, so I used some washi tape to kind of get that stuck down a little bit here so that it'll hold. One advantage of doing this is by the time I get all the stickers layered on and that covered, that I will have a very sturdy, durable cover on this. This is some book page that I'd used as palette paper. It was one of the things included 1 month in my top tier patron packs. I really want everything to be glued down well, but also I don't need to worry too much because I will be covering the whole thing with clear packing tape when I'm done, and that will secure anything that might tend to be loose. I continue on layering things on top of each other. Obviously some things are just kind of serving as a background, other things will be more showy. picture sticker is, or image is printed on clear sticker paper, so I like that I can see that, in this case, I can see the background showing through some of those paint splotches and numbers or words on there. I'm having to kind of work because it was lumpy and bumpy with paint, so I'm kind of working all that, the sticker down around all those bumps. And then I'm just trimming up the edges. In a way, this seems sort of like a review of the year of different images throughout the year of, just bits and pieces that meant something to me at the time that I drew them or designed them, and just it seems like a good way to represent 2021. I'm not doing a lot of planning here, just kind of grabbing pieces and seeing what fits where. I don't worry about whether things get covered up. I'm just kind of having fun and working intuitively with all these little pieces and elements. I do add some washi tape here to the spine just to kind of reinforce it, and then use that same washi tape to add some bits and pieces here and there and some blank spots. So once I have everything covered, then I can start putting another layer on top and know that, there's none of the original cover showing through. Here's that piece that says 2021 that I'm putting right on the spine. So if this is on a shelf, it'll be easy to tell which year's journal this is. I like these bright numbers, but I was short of 2. I could have printed out another one, but the whole idea was that I was using up some of my stockpile of stuff, so I opted to use these black number stickers instead. Now I'm ready to just flip the book over and work on the back side, and just going through the same process as before. I still have plenty of bits and pieces to use on there. I'm still working intuitively, just kind of randomly placing things down where they fit, and then using a little bit more, I guess, design choices as I layer on top of that. Now I've got all the pieces on, and I'm just picking those up and getting them out of the way. And then the next thing I'm going to do is add a few doodles on here. I love the more finished look that just some little lines can add in any little collage piece. And so I'm just kind of drawing attention to these 2021 and adding some little support dots in my design, outlining some other things I want to stand out a little bit more. Just basically playing around with it and having fun. final step is to just add some clear packing tape to the cover, just to kind of seal everything in. It gives it a nice waterproof finish. Don't have to worry about getting things on it or spilling my paint water or something like that. So that finishes up, and there's my finished cover. Thanks for watching, and see you next time.